What's up, y'all? This is Smitty back with another NBA video. I'm going to be starting a new series on this channel called Making the Case. In this series, I'm going to be making arguments for the NBA's top 10 players of all time as being the GOAT. As seen in my video titled What's Next, I revealed who my pick for the GOAT is. Therefore, he who shall not be named won't be a part of this series. In the video description, there'll be a link for that video if y'all are interested. Also, this series is inspired by Clayton Crowley's unfinished series on YouTube. He gets full credit for this idea. Before we get into the video at hand, I just want to remind y'all to check if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. It's completely free, takes about 2 seconds to do, and it really helps my channel grow. Thanks guys, I really appreciate your support. The very first player in this series we're going to debate as the GOAT is no other than Wilt Chamberlain. Coming in at number 10 on my all-time list, Wilt is undoubtedly one of the NBA's greatest. The main line of reasoning for Wilt being regarded as the GOAT are his godly per-game stats. In total, Wilt holds 72 NBA records. 68 of them are individual. These records are the pivotal argument for Wilt, so I'm going to put them on full display in this video. First of all, Wilt holds the record for the most points ever scored in a game with 100. Here's a graph showing the most points scored in a single game by an individual in NBA's history. Among this graph you see plenty of NBA legends: Elgin Baylor, Michael Jordan, and the infamous Kobe Bryant 81-point game. Now here's Wilt Chamberlain. In his own cosmos, Wilt Chamberlain is the outlier on this graph. Soon enough, you're going to find this to be a trend amongst Wilt's records. This is probably the most famous NBA record of all time, and it's not even scraping the iceberg of Wilt's resume of records. The most baffling record Wilt holds is the only quintuple-double in NBA or NBL history. In a single game on March 18, 1968, Wilt reportedly had 53 points, 32 rebounds, 14 assists, 24 blocks, and 11 steals. Yes, I said that correctly. Every single one of those stats would be a career high for many of the NBA's greatest players, and this is undoubtedly the greatest stat line in basketball history, regardless of league. Of course, this is allegedly what happened. Back in 1968, the NBL had poor stat keeping, and those 24 blocks could have been deflections. But blocks aside, this is still an unbelievable stat line. Let's look at a few more graphs to put Wilt's records into context. This next graph shows the players with the most regular season 60-point games. Consisting of the greatest scorers in the NBA's history, only 5 players make this graph. As you can see, Elgin Baylor, Damian Lillard, Michael Jordan, James Harden, and Kobe Bryant is once again first. Oh wait, there's actually a 6th player on this graph. Can you guess who it is? Wilt Chamberlain, with over 5 times as many 60-point games as Kobe. He doesn't even fit on this graph properly without it feeling awkward. What most haters would argue against Wilt is his poor competition that he played against. Some of these people would claim that he played against male men, and that he wouldn't even make today's NBA. Well, to be fair, most of his competition did consist of players like this, but Wilt was a complete outlier, standing at 7'1", weighing over 275 pounds, and possessing a 48-inch vertical jump. You're telling me that those behemoth dimensions wouldn't land him a spot in today's NBA? I don't think so. In conclusion, Wilt Chamberlain has a solid case for being the GOAT. Even though he takes number 10 on my all-time list, I can definitely acknowledge Wilt's argument for being considered the GOAT. Looking at players' career records, there's no question that Wilt dominates that category. Also, thank y'all for watching this far into the video. If you happen to enjoy this video, please leave a like. It'll help recommend it to other people to watch. Also, if you subscribe to my channel, it'll keep you up to date on all of my basketball related content. On screen will be my channel icon where you can subscribe from, and the other is one of my videos for y'all to watch. This is Smitty, signing off.